Have you ever wished to uncover the secrets of someone's thoughts? Today, I'll reveal 3 profound techniques that can help you read minds effortlessly. Mastering these methods will open doors to understanding people like never before. But first, let me share a heartwarming Buddhist tale that beautifully illustrates this art. In a quaint village long ago, 2 brothers lived together. The elder brother was blind, spending his days at home, while the younger brother toiled in the fields as a farmer. Their lives were not easy, their crops were constantly ravaged by animals. The younger brother, troubled by this, devised a unique plan. He thought, why not ask my blind brother for help? Though he cannot see, his other senses are sharp. He could sit in the fields and scare the animals away with his voice. Inspired by this idea, the younger brother built a small hut in the field and explained, "Brother, if you hear any animal sounds, just shout to frighten them away. This will save our crops." The elder brother, with a loving heart, agreed. Day by day, the blind brother sat in the field, his voice becoming a shield for their crops. One day, a deer broke through the fence, leaving the field in disarray. Soon after, a mighty king, chasing the deer, arrived at the scene. Spotting the blind brother, the king asked, "Have you seen a deer pass by?" With calm wisdom, the blind brother replied, "Your Majesty, I am blind and cannot see. Yet, I sense that the animal you pursue is not worth your efforts." The king, intrigued, asked, "How do you know this?" The blind brother explained, "Your Majesty, the creature you chase is a pregnant doe. A noble king like you would never harm a life carrying another. She is not worthy of your pursuit." Astonished, the king asked, "How can a blind man speak with such certainty?" Doubtful yet curious, the king commanded his men, "Bring the deer to me alive. I must see if his words are true." The story of the blind brother teaches us a profound lesson. Seeing is not the only way to know. By sharpening our senses and intuition, we can connect deeply with the world and the people around us. Imagine the power of truly understanding what someone is thinking. To achieve this, you need to master just 3 simple yet transformative techniques. These techniques hold the key to uncovering the thoughts and emotions of anyone effortlessly. But before diving in, let me take you on a journey through a profound Buddhist tale that reveals the wisdom behind this ability. Long ago, in a serene village, 2 brothers lived under the same roof. The elder brother, though blind, was a reservoir of wisdom. The younger brother, a hard-working farmer, faced a relentless challenge. Animals were ravaging their crops, leaving him in despair. One day, the younger brother, inspired by his siblings' keen senses, thought, "Why not ask my blind brother to help? His sharp hearing could ward off the animals and save our farm." With hope in his heart, he built a small hut in the fields and lovingly placed his elder brother inside. "Brother," he explained, "if you hear any animals, shout to scare them away. Together, we'll protect our crops." The elder brother, moved by his younger brother's trust, wholeheartedly agreed. Day after day, the blind brother's powerful voice kept the animals at bay, safeguarding their hard work. Then, one fateful day, a deer broke through the fence, fleeing the field. Shortly after, a king, chasing the deer, arrived at the scene and spotted the blind brother. The king asked, "Have you seen a deer pass by?" With serene wisdom, the blind brother replied, "Your Majesty, I am blind and cannot see. But I can tell you the animal you seek is not worth chasing." Intrigued, the king pressed further, "How can you be so certain?" The blind brother calmly explained, "Your Majesty, the creature you pursue is a pregnant doe. A noble king like you would not take the life of one carrying another. She is not worthy of your pursuit." Amazed and doubtful, the king questioned, "How can a blind man be so sure?" He ordered his commander to capture the animal alive. "I must see if his words hold true." This tale is not just a story, it's a lesson about intuition, perception, and understanding the unseen. It shows us that true awareness comes not from sight alone, but from the depth of our senses and the clarity of our hearts. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of understanding minds and seeing beyond what meets the eye? A blind man, brought before a king under threat of death, unraveled truths that shook the court. When asked to prove the queen's loyalty, he requested to be alone with her. Despite the odd request, the king agreed. In the privacy of the room, the blind man said he wanted to touch her. Enraged, the queen struck him fiercely, her actions betraying her unfaithfulness. The blind man, battered but astute, revealed to the king that her violent reaction was proof of her deceit. When questioned about his wisdom, the blind man explained that actions speak louder than words. He observed behavior to uncover hidden truths, using his understanding of human nature. In a final test, the king asked if he was truly his father's son. The blind man plainly hinted at the king's upbringing, deducing from the king's actions unwisely. Merchant's influence shadowed him. This led the king to confirm the truth from his mother, who acknowledged his lineage and the merchant's role in his life. Through his wit and insight, the blind man taught the king that understanding people requires focus, observation, and living in the present. The blind man left a lesson. True vision lies not in sight, but in understanding the human heart.